Welcome to my channel. Today I want to talk about BMW and their EV space. BMW is not new to the EV space, but certainly never stood out like Tesla has in my opinion. BMW, whether you believe it or not, has about 45 plus years of research and experiences in the EV space. Shocking, right? However, similar to other car makers, no one ever wanted to make that as a main primary vehicle. So BMW didn't really create too many what they call I vehicles, which is for the EV lineup. But as Tesla started to take more market shares globally, now if you don't have at least a one EV model, then you're way behind the trend. So previously, CEO of BMW promised that by 2025, BMW will offer 25 electric vehicles where 12 will be fully electric. Their models will be similar structure as their gas vehicles, but with the letter I. So sedans will start from I1 all the way to I9, and sports utility vehicles will be iX1 to iX9. At least that's what they announced. There's no absolute doubt that BMW makes some fine-looking vehicles. Their electric vehicles, not so much, at least not yet. It's mainly due to their engineers trying to create more efficiencies by giving up some of the styles for better aerodynamics. But other companies such as Tesla is getting it. Their vehicles look more sporty, clean for an EV vehicle. But I think BMW is making a lot of changes and slowly but surely getting it. Some of the iconic models, especially from the I series, started back in 2014, i3, and i8. All right, so let's talk about i3. It's one of their first, I would say, vehicles that kind of went mainstream, but it is not the most attractive vehicle. And it's not cheap either. So in my opinion, I don't think it's worth it. It's more of their test trial to see how the electric vehicles work in the real world and kind of using the market as the testing tool or experiment. But I don't think that it was all that successful in my opinion. I mean, I'm sure they sold a good amount, but I didn't see too many on the street to make it a valid point that i3 is it. So I think at that time this was still a trial and BMW were testing their, I'm sure, styles for better efficiency and as well as their looks. Okay, i8, I would say this one is more slick looking, but I still don't think that they perfected it. I mean, for the price range, I think you could get more cooler looking vehicles in my opinion, but it is a roadster and I'm sure it's fun to drive, but I think that this was more of a trial period for them as well. They're just trying different types of vehicles, putting different batteries to see what works the best, but this is more like a real experiment, and I don't think they sold too many. At least in my opinion, I didn't see too many on the street. All right, BMW i4. They're slowly getting it, and this is very similar to their 4 Series in terms of styling. I mean, I think it's a pretty slick looking vehicle, but that grille is something still to get used to. I'm not used to that grille, but I'm sure some people may like it. But man, BMW and their extreme grille styles every time they refresh a model or come up with a new model. So I mean, all the I models or even their regular models, I think their grills are getting a little too extreme in my opinion. Kind of remind me of Acura when they kind of overdid it. But I think i4, it's a pretty cool looking vehicle. I would buy it. I mean, interior and everything looks pretty nice in my opinion. And of course, it's BMW, so it's well built. And BMW does handle pretty well on tight corners, are very sporty. So, I mean, I think it's a right starting point. i7, I think that style's not too bad, getting a little bit better, but the grill, like I said, is too big. It's not proportional in my opinion. I mean, I don't want grill to be my focal point when I'm looking at a car. I get that anyone looking at this from far away, they know there's BMWs just by looking at the grill, but I think they overdid it. But it is a nicely built vehicle. It has a lot of cool technologies, and I think BMW in general is a nicely built car. But yeah, I think it's starting to look better and better, and their engineers are, I'm sure, going to continue to make more improvements on this. Somebody help me with that grill. I mean, this new sports activity vehicle, iX. I mean, I think it's a nice vehicle. I mean, interior looks nice. All the technology looks great. But it's not the most attractive vehicle in my opinion. Especially for how much money you're spending. I mean, when you do full option, it gets pretty expensive. And I mean, the back looks nice, actually. Don't get me wrong. But the front, I'm not a fan. I don't know if some of you guys are a fan. You guys dig that. But like I said, I'm going to keep talking about the grills. That grill, something's got to give. The front just does not look appealing to me. But like I said, it's a nice step towards the future. BMW hopefully will make one day good looking vehicle with great features. We'll see what the future holds for i5. I think this is kind of coming out at the same time as the new 5 Series comes out on 24th. All right, so that concludes my thoughts on BMW i Series. I have BMWs before, and they drive great. BMWs make fine looking cars. On the electric side, I think the design can be better with the grille and everything, but overall, they're going the right direction. So let me know your thoughts, and make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more contents like this. Thank you for your support, and I'll see you guys next time.